Apple always sticks to a particular design philosophy and its smartphones work without fail because of that. But after the Android smartphone started the bezel-less trend, Apple was forced to take the plunge, and that it has with the iPhone 10. You're watching India Today Tech, and in this video we'll take a look if Apple's iPhone 10 is only about the bezel-less display or it has something more to it. The bezel-less display is one big thing about the iPhone 10, but the phone is also made fantastically. You'll see that the metal unibody design adopted by Apple has great look and feel to it. It has also put a glass back this time to support wireless charging and keep the phone water resistant. Despite that, the phone feels very handy and has a great build quality. The white variant we received for review looks like some designer phone. At the back it has a plain white color with Apple logo in the center and dual cameras at the top left corner. At the front, of course, the Touch ID is missing this time, but the phone is fully bezel-less. You'll see that the screen goes corner to corner. This is a kind of achievement where Apple has gone a step ahead and removed all the bezels if you compare it with the likes of Galaxy S8 or the Pixel 2 XL. Despite having a mixture of metal and glass, you get to feel everything that the phone has been built upon. Like the metal on the corners are curved, and while they are very comfortable, also give the phone a very solid feel. The back is glass and it does also give you a good grip on the phone. Having a 5.8-inch display does make a phone slightly bigger, but if you compare with the iPhone 8 Plus or the Galaxy S8 Plus, the phone is quite handy. Apple made a good decision by not putting a big like 6-inch plus of display on this device, though removing the Touch ID have its implications. For example, you won't be able to quickly access things you would on the iPhone 8, like double press on the Touch ID button would get you to the recent apps, but on the iPhone 10 you need to swipe up and hold to get the recent apps. And the biggest thing, of course, is the fingerprint scanner itself. Instead of putting your thumb on the phone to unlock it, you need to look at it while you're using the Face ID. Some people may find it as a flaw because it's not possible to look at the phone always to unlock it. But then again, it is a new technology that is evolving, and simultaneously it's also quite exciting. It's a sacrifice that you made on the Samsung Galaxy S8 or the Note 8 as well, where the fingerprint scanner, if ever you want to use it, is placed beside the camera, or you would be using iris unlock or face unlock on that. Compared to those technologies, the Face ID is obviously faster and more accurate. And Apple has also utilized all the technology required for face recognition in other aspects as well. Like you get the Animoji feature where you can just look at the phone and give your expressions. It will record and send it on a message. The display on iPhone 10 is also great. It's one of the best displays that you will find on a smartphone, paired with technologies that allow it to adapt to the environment around it. The display automatically changes hues from blue, red to yellow so that you get optimum viewing in the environment you are in. The colors on the display are also quite punchy and amazing to look at. They don't hurt the eyes and of course have great brightness, legibility and viewing angles when you're using it outdoors. Not to mention the dual speakers on the iPhone 10 are just amazing. Let's take a look. Now, of course, the iPhone 10 looks gorgeous, but it has its own drawbacks. For example, the glass back does make the phone very fragile. So if you accidentally drop it, you might break the phone from the back. That is also the case with the Galaxy S8, the Note 8 or even the iPhone 8. Most of the phones that come with glass back would break when they fall, and that is not only the case with iPhone 10. The cameras on the iPhone 10 are not just about more pixels or more details. Of course, Apple doesn't utilize their full potential. I think using the software, Apple has made use of 3D sensing and you get features like augmented reality on the device. But in daily use, you will see that you can create photos like this using new software that Apple is developing. This is the studio lighting option in the portrait mode. Of course, the portrait mode was available on the iPhone 8 Plus and on the 7 Plus as well. But the iPhone 10 uses 3D sensors to make them more accurate. There are dual cameras at the back and both the sensors have optical image stabilization. We have seen that the iPhone 10 doesn't match the quality of that of the Pixel 2 XL. There is in fact difference between the photos taken from these two phones. The Pixel 2 XL wins in low light conditions and it also captures better details. It's all up to your choice, and if you're looking for better photos, you may go with the Pixel 2 XL that has a better front camera as well. But talking about fun features and more things that can be done with the camera, the iPhone 10 will be the answer. Talking about the price, the iPhone 10 comes at Rs 89,000 for the 64GB variant and 1,02,000 rupees for the 256GB variant. So overall, the iPhone 10 is not only the best iPhone ever made, but it's also the best phone you can buy right now. And the only relief is that Apple is giving international warranty, so you may also buy it from US, where you'll get it slightly cheaper. There are of course some niggles with the phone. For example, the notch might bother you for some time, and since this is the first iPhone that comes without a button, there are software features that Apple hasn't fully put in place on the phone, and we think that it will only evolve over time. For example, there could have been a better gesture to access the background running applications, or I would not want to go all the way up to access the control center. And the notifications on the home screen keep piling on, unlike that in Android, where all the notifications from a single app are clubbed together. But the iPhone 10's performance is top class, and it's the fastest, smoothest phone we have ever used. The camera, if not the best, is among the best. You will also love using the features paired with the camera and the fact that they will evolve with time. Face ID also works well, and animojis are fun. Overall, there is no single phone that gets everything right, but the iPhone 10 gets most of the things, especially the things that matter, right. It packs in the best of Apple's iPhone from last 10 years and mixes that with a slice of future. What do you think about the iPhone 10? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, if you liked this video, hit the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to get latest stuff delivered directly to your inbox. Thank you for watching.